Thank you for listening to the Jank Collective podcast. Before we get started, this is a mature-rated podcast. If swearing or adult jokes or dark humor offends you, or you're sensitive to such subjects, please click away now. Thank you. Alrighty, well, welcome to the Jank
Oh
Collective
fuck,
podcast.
we're in here?
Yeah, we're
Jesus.
actually starting now.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, hey guys.
Starting what?
It's the Jank Collective podcast starting now.
Corey, what happened to your chin?
Where am I?
How'd I get here? Old
Who
man
is
Corey
this?
has Alzheimer's.
Hey,
Where's this?
goddamn whippersnappers and your fucking... What? Who am I?
Well, welcome to the Jank Collective podcast. My name's Alex. I have the three other usual suspects. I have Corey.
Hello.
I have Sean.
That's all
we
you
have
get.
Mitch.
Doctors?
And we occasionally talk about Star Wars Destiny. So I guess this is kind of the year-end wrap-up, recording on December 21st, 2017. And it's almost Christmas, guys. It's almost Christmas.
Yay. We just wanted to celebrate
Yay.
our solid year of podcasting.
Yeah,
Got all the
It's
episodes.
been a great year of 2017 podcasting. We did it, guys. We made it through.
Oh man.
Did it.
Whew.
We did it. All 75 episodes.
The other 70 are hidden on our Patreon.
yeah. If you haven't joined our Patreon yet, Dave, what the fuck is your problem?
Right?
The other 70 hours of content.
Oh, it's more than that. It's like $1.40 every episode. Actually, for our Patreon subscribers, we do a solid 78 hours straight. That was our first podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
We have
remember
no,
this one.
no one's on our Patreon, so you guys fucking can't tell me if I'm lying.
Our Patreon is so hidden that you have to find it yourselves.
Yeah. Actually, it's just a bank account, and if you need that information, you can just deposit money here.
Yeah, if you just want to hit me up on PayPal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You could do that. Okay,
Yeah.
awkward silence. Go. Come on, guys. Jazz it up. Let's see some jazz hands. There we go.
I don't
Fuck
jazz.
you, Corey. You and your
I don't
stupid
jazz.
sideways combed hair. The rest of us bald people have to wear hats. Good fucking
Well,
shit.
Sean, seeing as you were so anxious to get started, what have you been
No.
playing this week?
Mostly nothing.
Oh,
Again,
here
it
we
was
go.
another. Well, hold on. Playing the system, man. No, honestly, I've been playing HOTS as per usual. I picked up Battle Chasers for Steam because I just wanted that old school kind of like turn-based action game, or an action game, sorry, RPG. I don't know if any of you guys have had a chance to look at it or taken a spin. I know Corey has, but
I've
it's
looked at
pretty
it.
fucking legit. That being said, I don't know, RPGs, I don't know, hit or miss for most people, but yeah, played a bit of that. I've been wanting to go back to Cuphead, but I'm a pussy and I hate losing, so no, I'm just kidding. I don't have the capacity right now for it. I'm getting old.
You're just
Other
like,
than
I
that-
can't handle the jumping and the moving and the
It's hard.
pew-pews and the prepare.
It's hard when you're standing in one spot and holding the auto shot and it just doesn't work every time, so it's just not fun.
Understandable.
Yeah, so no, not that much. Not that much. I'm feeling much better than last time.
That's
you guys
good.
can tell. I have my voice back, so.
Yeah, so congratulations. You're
Yeah,
going to be louder
sorry,
than the
Corey.
rest of us.
It's true. It's true. What about you guys? See any movies lately, boys?
Yeah, we'll probably
Nah.
get to that after we go.
No, I'm getting to it
no.
right now.
We're
I
getting
saw a
to it
movie.
right now? Okay, let's talk about it. We saw
Yeah, I
it
saw a movie.
collectively.
Two girls, one cup. What?
Oh,
What movie?
No, we saw The Last Jedi together in theaters.
Yep.
Just a regular viewing. We didn't go to IMAX. We didn't. We're poor. So
No, whoa, we had reclining leather seats.
yeah, reclining leather
It's
seats
fucking-
that was
there.
actually pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
Fuck
we
the
don't get that down
IMAX.
south in Calgary.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. Corey, on an arbitrary scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you absolutely loved it, 5 being you absolutely hated it, and 10 you're kind of mediocre about it, where would you put it? I know the scale doesn't make sense, that's why it's arbitrary.
Negative 3.7.
Ah, okay. Nice
Is
game.
that on the is that the Richter scale?
That's the-
What scale are we using?
It's Fahrenheit.
I just like
Oh,
that number.
fucking Fahrenheit! Goddamn Americans and their Fahrenheit.
It was a spicy meatball, and I
On a Sean, on a scale of
Oh, man.
Padme Amidala to Jin Urso, where would you rate it?
I'm gonna go with K2SO's bleached asshole. On this one. It's fantastic. No.
And Mitch, if you had to choose any color to be your lightsaber, where would you rate Last Jedi?
Purple.
Nice.
No, you're supposed to say black,
purple?
motherfucker.
I thought you liked the movie, man. Come on.
Oh shit, that's good. That's good
I would give
stuff
the
right there.
movie a solid rating of 3 out of 7 porks.
Yeah, I fucking love the porgs.
Yeah, the porgs are
Okay,
great.
so I'm just gonna say that there might be a couple slippages here with some spoilers. So
Spoiler finger.
Spoiler finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, porgs are awesome. I'm glad they're in it, and the only reason I went to go see it the second time was for the porgs.
Okay. That's
That
understandable.
and Jin Urso's bleached asshole. I mean, K2SO.
Those K2s.
K2s. It's so shiny.
I think he's dead. I don't know.
K2SO?
Yeah, I'm
No,
pretty
he
sure
faked it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like no. Yeah, go ahead. They're in there. It's fine.
he was in on it the whole time.
Yeah. So those of you that don't know, K2SO was resurrected for this film, and it turns out it's Snoke's father. So it's good.
I thought he was Ray's dad.
Well, he gets around. He's kind of a whore like that.
Okay,
Hence he's
makes
bleached.
sense.
He's everyone's dad.
He's
He
like
created
Jesus.
the galaxy.
Oh, now I just want to see K2SO as Jesus. I don't know about the rest of you guys. It is Christmas. Can we make it happen for our Patreon?
Oh boy.
On a serious note, I actually did really like The Last Jedi way more than The Force Awakens, but
fucking
Rogue One
liar.
is still my favorite Star Wars movie.
It's just because he's got a boner for.
I feel like you're biased.
Yeah.
Why
A
am
little
I
bit.
biased?
Jin Urso. You know why you're biased.
Yeah, it's totally not because I like. There's Rogue One posted there. There's a ton of shore troopers and Jins and Cassians there.
I see only a bunch of
Last
mercies
Jedi.
and some kind of gratuitous, looks to be some sort of a cowboy. McCrae, maybe?
Dreamy?
You mean
McDreamy?
Creamy?
Yeah. I don't know why he's
Seriously, go do yourself a favor and go listen to McCree's Spanish voice actor for like 20 minutes. It's great.
The
interesting?
last thing you showed me on here, it got me banned from the internet, so I can't go back.
Girlfriend's like, no, you're not allowed anymore.
Yeah, the internet provider, I had to switch ISPs. So.
Remember when I showed you guys Super Spice Bros 2? I don't know if I posted that in the
Holy
chat. Did
fuck, my bird loves that shit. Ah, man, I should. If you were on my fucking Snapchat, you'd have seen some shit. I caught some good videos.
not on Snapchat.
He loves that. You're not on Snapchat? What kind of millennial are you?
I don't even
a
want
really
to
bad
know.
one.
The bird
Anyways,
loves it.
Mitch, what have you been playing the last week?
Oh yeah, Mitch is here. Hey, Mitch. Nice hat, buddy. Let's do an
Right?
obligatory zoom in on our cool hats, okay?
Black
Let me know when
sheep
you
and a
can
big
read
cock.
what mine says. What does it say? Oh, Corey's got one too. You know who doesn't have one? I don't wear hats, so fuck you for Christmas.
You know what? Fuck
Anyways,
it,
Mitch.
I'm gonna grab a hat now.
He does say that often.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, he's gonna get a hat. Oh God, please be a stupid hat. Please be a stupid hat. The only way we get viewers is with stupid hats. I don't know if you know this, so Corey,
Hey,
get a hat. Get a stupid hat.
I think Mitch was about to say what he's been doing.
Nah, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Just
Where
show us
did
a
our
picture of
hats
your
go?
cock and we'll move on. Mitch, picture of cock. Go.
Does he need a stupid hat?
No, picture of the cock.
He can still hear you. It's fine.
So I finally back to normal schedule this week, and I have been playing They Are Billions still. So
Oh yeah, sweet man.
the most I've got
Every
to
hat I own.
is day 50. If you guys aren't aware, it's like an RTS game. You can pause it. It's kind of got some tower defense aspects, but it's like Cuphead. It's unforgiving and hard as fuck.
Hmm.
Which
Um,
game, sorry? I missed that. I was too busy.
He
They
just heard
are-
hard as fuck and got excited.
Yeah, they are billions.
Oh, I remember you talking about that last week.
So yeah, you start in the middle of the map. It's the maps are randomly generated, and you're like kind of a steampunk group of people, and you do the old typical get fish for food and get wood to build houses and level up that sort of way. Meanwhile, all scattered throughout the world are zombies, and then every couple of minutes a horde comes, but then every horde gets larger and larger and larger. And there literally is like tens of thousands of them when you get to like day 70, 80 kind of thing. But the most I've hit is 50. So yeah, it's brutal, but it's fun.
Nice.
I wish it was more on sale, and I'd buy it.
Whoa, Steam sale, bro. Everything's
Yeah,
on sale.
it's only 10% because it's early access.
Fuck.
Yeah, it just came out. At the moment, there's only kind of survival mode where you just kind of, yeah, you'd set how many days you want to go, what the difficulty level is, and the how many populace, like how many zombies are actually out in the world that you have to deal with, kind of thing. But there will be a campaign once it hits full release. So
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Game looks interesting, so.
yeah, I'm liking it. I like RTS though, so
That's fair.
yeah.
Hey, Corey, on your wish list there, how many Steam titles are on sale for you?
I think
Believe it or
all
not,
of them.
I have one, apparently. Apparently,
All
I don't have
mine.
very much on my wanted list.
All
Apparently on
mine
my
on
Steam
sale.
wish list, everything but Deep Sky Derelicts is on sale, but they're not good sales, so I don't care.
But
Yeah, they haven't been as deep cuts as they used to be. I
Yeah.
feel like they're less and less the last 2 years.
I just feel like
Right
they
now-
only ever have this is what it is until the fucking 4th. I remember, do you guys, I don't know, it's a couple years ago where it was like every single day, like every like 12 hours it'd switch or some shit. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, then there was always 3 that were like a special deal, like, and you sometimes it actually got better even.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
at the
remember-
very end they just have that one day where it was like the top sales and then back at that deal. Yeah, I love that shit.
I remember looking at a game and it'd be
Like,
30% off. You're like, oh, but maybe when it's the 8th day, it'll be 50% off.
Yeah.
Should I buy it today or not? Or,
Probably induced a lot of rage, so that's probably why they stopped
Yeah.
doing
That's
think,
pretty much exactly why they stopped doing that, is because with the new refund policy and everything, it's just
2
kind of
hours or something,
anti-consumer
right?
having to wait like, well, will it be on sale? Will it not be on sale? Or on a better sale? So it was just like constantly having to sit on Steam, like refresh, refresh, refresh.
Yeah, it's a bit easier on the wallet this way. I'm okay with it.
Yep, I can see exactly which ones, and I can buy from there.
For guys like me, man, it's like you want to just make it shiny and put a ticker. When the time's dropping, I'm like, oh god, my wallet just explodes in front of the fucking
You
monitor.
take off all these fucking hats.
Yeah.
No way.
No, leave on. I respect you more with it. Well,
At least one.
at least take your wig off. God.
There we go. It's too many hats. My head was getting hot.
Back.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
On a side note, Mitch, we also played the Fallout board game. With
oh, Nelly, is that a good game?
That was super fun.
We really misplayed it. I feel like I feel like we only got it about.
Oh, yeah.
We did. Hey, we only got about 65% of it right. I'd say. Like, I think we nailed the basics, but we missed a lot of like key facts. Like one of the things that happened, I think we were playing and nothing happened, and then all of a sudden we finished it, and it was kind of weird how quickly it turned. But
Yeah.
Well, I accidentally, because in the game, at one point, it's either kill all the synths or kill all the railroads, and I was trying to go stop a atom bomb from going off, and all the railroad attacked me, and so I killed them all, which started the next quest, which was to shuffle a certain encounter into the deck, and then you had to go explore ruins to get the certain encounter, and it was the very first encounter that I pulled, which started the doomsday clock, and yeah, it just went downhill from there.
I've been reading up a lot on the game, and a lot of the. I guess there's a pretty consistent problem with what are the point cards called that you need to win? Influence.
Yes.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, influence cards.
So, other than that, though, I think the game's great. I tried it again single player, and I don't know if I'm just like not getting it, but it's pretty hard.
It's a pretty difficult game. I feel like drugs are the key to winning.
Well, and that was one of the things we did wrong were the drugs, but
Well, it said if you're, because on the card it said like if you're addicted, when you rest it costs 2 to reset. So I took that as, well, when I rest I can just unexhaust it for free because I'm not addicted.
Yeah, and those the drug cards you have to pay even when you rest. So like that would have made like a big difference to money, at least the early game
But
anyway.
it said when I'm addicted, though, that I had to pay to unexhaust them.
Yeah, I'd have to read through. Always read through them all again, but I hit up the FAQ on the site, and that was definitely one thing. You always have to pay to tilt those cards back up.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll have to
Yeah.
get back into it next time. But it was
Another one was so whenever we kill an enemy on board, we took that enemy off, remember, and then we played it so when you land on a space, if you decided to fight an enemy, we pull one off the stack. Whenever you eliminate an enemy, you actually put another one of those. You grab a new chip off the pile and throw it on the closest tile that has that same symbol on it to where you killed that enemy. So if we killed the bugs or whatever, you had to put another bug on the board somewhere else, wherever the closest tile is that had a bug symbol.
yeah. That I played it like that by myself, and it works a lot better.
So that there would always be way more things kind of gravitating towards you based on the AI.
Makes sense. Again,
That being
I would like to
said,
play that game again because I had a lot of fun with that game.
oh yeah, like we got it kind of wrong, but the snack size that we had was so good, and I definitely want to sit down and play it again. Like
It was a lot of fun.
it was a lot of fun.
Anything else you've been playing the last couple weeks?
Not me. I've been catching up on all the podcasts because I missed so much working. I just come home, watch a little bit of TV, and crash. So I haven't even seen our last episode yet. Hence the BBQ.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Woo!
So I finally caught up to everything but the R's, and it seems like everything is just talking about draft. And I don't know how exciting it's going to be listening to everybody talk about draft. So
Yeah, let's talk about our draft night.
Yeah, let's talk about the non-existent drafts.
Let's talk
Corey, what have
about.
you been playing the last week?
So actually, after playing Fallout board game there, I think I got the old Fallout itch back. So I reinstalled New Vegas,
I saw that.
and I've played that for like 6 hours or so far. And
In VR, right?
yeah, New Vegas VR mode. I think they just released that. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
here's a true test of personality. Were you helping the powder gangers or did you help the town?
All right. Here's how I like to play Fallout sometimes. Is I killed everybody. I kill you, and then I kill you. Fighting with, everyone dies. I think that's the best solution.
That's fair. That's fair.
Don't pick a side.
I usually like playing the good guys, to be fair, when I first play, but I've beaten that game like 4 times, so
That's fair.
it's just a
Understandable.
crapshoot now.
do you like the new 3D version, Corey, better, or do you prefer the old isometric?
I honestly don't really care for the newer ones.
Like if they took the old 3D isometric ones and made them like modern day, like the new isometric games look, updated graphics, nice little characters and all that, would you like it more, or would you prefer playing the 3D style?
I don't think either of that is either one to me is okay.
Yeah.
I think I just have nostalgia goggles for the old ones.
Maybe, yeah. I was thinking because I saw a game, I can't remember what it's called, but I saw a trailer today, a new game, and it totally looked like a Fallout game, like, but it was isometric, and I'm
There's
like,
a lot of those kicking around now.
yeah,
Transistor and shit.
The problem with the newer Fallouts, specifically Fallout 4, is that they've lost what I believe to be made Fallout, which was just what you could do in the game.
He just wants to kill children. That's all.
Like, I don't know. I just sure kill. Yeah, I mean that's a fair
See?
point.
Told you.
When you can't kill something in a game like that, it takes me out of it.
yeah.
Like, oh, you can't kill that guy because no, I don't know. But
Yeah.
New Vegas is still good. Like there's a lot of interesting characters and messed up ways you can you can deal with stuff. But yeah, it's been fun.
First Fallout I played was New Vegas, and I absolutely loved that because of like the amount of choice you had in the dialogue and how you could create your character.
Right.
And then in Fallout 4, it's like good, bad, no,
Yeah.
sarcastic, and it's like why would you not just pick sarcastic option the entire time?
Yeah, that's pretty
Because you're
much.
boring and you want to be boring. Maybe you're just super exciting in your real life and you just. I'm gonna
Tone it
live
down a
my
little.
book.
Like, yeah,
Down the lines, stay in the lines.
Fallout 4 was
Yeah.
the first one. I think I only beat once, and then I never played it again.
I played it on Xbox One, and I experienced a hard crash in the game where it took me like
Mm.
I could go back a save and lose about 4 hours of progress, or I could go to my recent save where it would take me through this cutscene where I'm flying this helicopter to
Well, spoilers.
the thingy. It's been out for a few years.
I haven't played it.
You know, that's
It
the
just
one thing
constantly crashed.
that is one janky engine, and granted, they're super ambitious, and I just don't see how they could ever dial it at all in. But that does take me out of that game a bit. Skyrim has the same
That's
issue, to be fair, like any of those massive open world 3D games. So
Like New
I'm not
Vegas,
knocking it, but it kind of sucks at times, right?
Yeah,
it
it's like
still
a hard
crashes
crash.
like now.
Yeah,
Mine
well,
crashes
yeah.
all the time.
It'd get me through halfway through and then crash, and I'd restart and get me halfway through and then crash. I'm like, okay, so I waited and they're like, we released the thing to stop these crashes and get me halfway through and then crash. I'm like, well, I guess I just can't play anymore in the save file, and I don't really feel like losing 4 hours of progress, so I just stopped playing the game.
That's probably the worst engine out there right now.
Yeah.
If you had like the Witcher 3 engine or Frostbite, it'd be so much better.
Yeah,
Oh well.
Oh well. Anything else you've been playing?
No.
No. Okay,
It's just on
No, I
Tinder.
don't think so.
that's fine.
Been swiping right.
I always swipe left, Sean.
Oh,
That's where you're going
maybe that's
wrong.
why it's not working.
I'm not getting any matches.
Check Grindr.
He's on Christian Mingle actually.
Okay, makes sense.
Grinder.
Yeah, when it's on Space Dicks, you gotta go to that subreddit first.
The one with no E?
Yeah, GRINDR.
Oh no.
What
So
kind
I've
of
been playing more
voltage
Rainbow Six
grinder?
Siege last couple weeks, or last week. Finally beat Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battles.
Ooh.
But what are you playing with your Christmas present money, buddy?
I've been playing This Is the Police.
Oh man.
So thank you, Sean. Pick that game up. You
Doesn't like
play
hats.
as Jack,
card.
a disgraced police captain. There's only
Or
180
hot
days
drinks.
left until he's forced into retirement with no pension because
Oh,
of a
man.
corruption scandal. So now you have to make up $500,000 while making sure the mayor doesn't hate you and the mafia doesn't kill you.
I can only
that's
think
what
of
fun.
one way to earn that money.
By killing off your entire police force and then not doing the paperwork, so you collect all their salaries.
That kind of.
It's like,
And
how
that's
come
on-
you can't
that's on
respond
what
to this
console?
burglary? I'm like, I can respond to this burglary with the SWAT team. How about that?
It's on Steam.
It's
Oh.
on Steam. It's on Nintendo Switch.
There you go. That's what I wanted to hear. It's on Switch, so it's good.
So it's on
It's
Nintendo
family
Switch. That's where I'm
friendly.
playing it. Yep, it's not family friendly.
But it's on Switch. It has to be.
Sounds family friendly.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the game's been insanely fun. Being able to be like, oh, it's just a like 2-man burglary in the middle of the night. Send a SWAT team.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, you know, it's a gross misallocation of resources, but I mean,
Well,
if you
I
can only
mean-
use one SWAT team per day and it's already midnight, you might as well. It's like, okay, send a SWAT team.
I mean, you're paying them anyway, right?
Exactly, might as well do that.
Well, it looks more interesting than that game with the heads that bounce around. So
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I'm
Ouch.
currently on day 29 out of 180, and I played for about 5 hours today, so it's a long
Wait,
game. There's a lot to
You
sift
get today
through.
off? I thought you were working all day.
Maybe cut that part out.
Just cut that out.
I have two words. One is non. The other one's compliance. Now I understand why.
If anyone wants a
When
deal
it's
on a
snowing-
cell phone, I know a guy.
When it's snowing as hard as it is and no one's walking in the door, I kind of need something to keep myself sane for an 8-hour shift. So, you know, just kind of like, I guess I'll just play this until my Switch dies.
Dear God.
So
like it.
that's what I did today.
Fun.
And then
rough
proceeded to
life.
watch day 9.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Cool.
I've been playing a lot of Destiny. I don't think any of us have, so
I wanted to, but they're like, let's go play Fallout instead. I'm like, oh great. So then I just took opioids instead. So
Well,
fuck
so
you
did
guys.
we. We played Fallout.
I took a lot
Yeah,
of
but
Jet.
how did you do them though? Did you snort them or was it a suppository?
Nah,
Because
it's
that's all
Jet.
that matters.
So you just stick a needle in your arm and you're like, yeah.
Well,
And then you take some
we
sun-
started snorting them, but as the night went on,
Oh boy.
It was fun. Use needles everywhere. Don't take drugs, kids.
It's cheaper if you share needles. Same with tattoos. If you just go in for the next one with the person before you, just share the needle. It's so much cheaper. I like to live risky. Yeah.
That's pretty gross.
Have you been tested recently?
Tested for what?
Everything.
Everything.
I'm sure I'm fine. A little blood in the urine never killed anyone. Those bumps will go away and then come back.
It's a good thing we're on a
Yeah!
podcast.
Hey,
Hey,
speaking
so
of
let's
burning
talk
your
about some
ass.
news.
How about Destiny?
Yeah,
Destiny?
let's talk about Destiny, specifically
What's
Asmodee.
that?
yeah, let's talk about something. I just feel like bitching, so I don't know about you guys. You want to
Sean, do you want to read out
the?
the email in your Asmodee voice if you could?
What's my Asmodee voice?
Whatever you'd like it to be.
Oh, whatever I want it to be.
Something
Okay, so I guess for those of you that don't know that you might be from another country or actually listen to this whole podcast and haven't turned it off at this point, Asmodee Canada is the main shipper and supplier of all of our product for Destiny. So
Fantasy Flight in general.
Fantasy Flight. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. And basically, they took over. I think they were with Lionheart Rampant or some shit before. They did a decent job, even though we had low quality product coming in or slow. Back with the first 2 or 3 sets, right? So the last set, Asmodee was their first set that Asmodee was releasing. And we're here in Calgary, Alberta, so it might not be the same across the rest of Canada, but we got one wave. We got initial drop, the one wave of it, and that's we haven't seen it since. We have not fucking seen one new pack, and this is like every single one of our local gaming stores here in Calgary, and there's 4 of them, but we don't see them. There has been no product. No one can get it in. It's just like we're just blacklisted as a province or as a city for some fucking reason. So there was a post here on our board games talking about Asmodee shutting down all of their shipments until 2018. So I guess basically they decided that they want to celebrate the outstanding year that they had. It said 2017 was a year full of challenges, mainly the people that are fucking running it, because they're all challenged. Not that there's anything wrong with people that have challenges, but I don't think they should be running a fucking multi-million-dollar corporation. And I say multi-million, but let's be realistic. If a fucking goat is in charge, I'd be impressed. Like, go fuck yourselves. You guys should have your shit together at this point. And I know it's just a fucking board game, but you know what? I would have lost my job if I performed as poorly as you guys have. So go fuck yourself, Asmodee Canada. I'm just saying, go fuck yourself. I want my fucking product once in a while. It'd be nice. I'm trying to help you guys push your fucking shit. The least you can do is send Calgary. Oh, don't worry. We're a small fucking little town. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope you post this part. You need to post this nice comment. I was on a nice rant there for a little bit. But anyways, I'm trying to help push your product. I want to develop a fucking culture, Destiny culture here in Calgary. I don't want to just be like fucking 14 people that show up for these tournaments when we can't get fucking product in the door. How am I supposed to do that without product? I can't get it here. The stores are trying. They're doing their best. Apparently they can't even get emails back from them in time to say, oh, in time for Christmas you can't get your shit. So anyways, this email popped up. They're saying, like I was saying, it was a year full of challenges, but a lot of success for them. So first off, fuck you, Canada. So due to their success and order volume being too high, they have now reached their order limit right before fucking Christmas. Doesn't that seem like a great idea? So due to that, they decided that, you know what? They're not shipping anything else. So as of Wednesday, December 13th, They want to guarantee what's going out, and then that's it. They've stopped. So they're going to be shut down apparently from December 22nd until January 2nd, which is fair. Fuck. I mean, it sounds great. Because I mean, everyone deserves their holidays. I want you all guys to have your holidays, and it's Christmas. Let's have a great time. But they're saying that they're going to start shipping again on the 8th. So why that's a problem for us is because when is the next set supposed to partially drop?
The
Do you guys
12th,
remember?
the 11th
12th.
or 12th, I have on their site.
So what do you guys fucking think the likelihood of that is? That we're even going to see a fucking shit?
We're not.
So just
Maybe
to be mostly clear, from January 2nd to January 8th, they're doing their yearly inventory count on that week, and then on the 8th they're going to start shipping out product. Product in Canada for Star Wars Destiny, according to their blog post on FFG's news site, is supposed to be released January 11th, and after 11 days, it will be legal in tournament play. Our
I thought that was
local
limited.
regionals
Yeah, it's
will
limited,
be
I thought, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's a
I
limited
don't.
release as well.
I don't think you
which
got
is
it.
also
I
really-
think it's a holiday soft release. Alex. I don't think it's what they're calling their release, like their full release.
If
Yeah.
you go to Discover Your Legacy, it says on January 11th, North American players will receive an access limited quantities. I believe that is the release, therefore it should be legal. Yeah, because they had a
No, 'cause
pre-wave in
If you
Europe
keep
and Australia.
reading, while this special holiday preview wave offers a sneak preview of our upcoming Destiny products.
So that's the question: is will this product be legal for regionals? When is the actual
No.
release? Yeah.
It better fucking not be. On a soft
It-
release, it better not be, because
It won't be.
how are we to compete then with another city happens to get their fucking shit? Like, it
Yeah.
better not be. I mean, if it is, it is. We'll live
And
with
here's
it.
the kick in the pants. When I was talking to Hal Martin, kind of the organizer of the Edmonton group for Star Wars Destiny, they have tons of product of Spirit of Rebellion, Empire War, 2-player starter sets. They have everything. They had full pre-release kits for Empire War. People had 2, 3, 4 copies of all the pre-release cards. How many did we get? One.
We had one out of 4
One.
stores, and I'd say Sentry Box probably one of the larger stores, probably in Western Canada. I'd say what?
I
top
wouldn't
3.
even call our Empire at War a wave. Like
No.
Yeah.
no store was able to fulfill, except for one, anybody's like large order. If you wanted more than 2 boxes, you weren't getting it.
Yeah, Corey and I actually paid for our case. We paid for 6 right straight up, pre-ordered it, and what were we offered 2? So I mean, like we paid for it, right? So like no one got fucking product here, and it's all and every store owner that we spoke to, they said the same fucking thing. They had the orders in, they wanted a lot from Asmodee, and Asmodee fucked us. And it's like they don't
Well-
care, and fuck
I mean,
them.
our store, the store that I play at the
Stupid.
most, and where I pre-ordered mine, I don't think they've even gotten any Empire at War. I don't think they've received a single box. The only reason they had any was because the other store gave them a whole bunch. Because
Yeah, to
we're
fill
like
the
that in
pre-orders.
Calgary. We're in Canada, eh? So everybody helps each other out. But they didn't even. I don't think they received any product for Empire at War. Ironically enough, that's the store that got the pre-release kit, though.
And any product that and any product they did get would have had to go back to Sentry Box because Sentry Box helped them fill their
And-
pre-orders.
And they also got the regionals, don't forget.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they have the
This is
regionals,
our
so
regional store that couldn't get product.
Yeah,
It's
which
just
is
sad.
embarrassing for Asmodee.
It's really sad that give them a good solid year, and it seems like their shit still ain't together.
There's stories on here from other stores that talk about Asmodee Canada. In order to order something from them, you have to go on their shitty website and download a fucking spreadsheet. You have to download a spreadsheet just to see their products and what you can order, and then go off of that. So what? Then you fill out the spreadsheet, send it back, and it's instantly updated. So they're fucking like, they probably need more than a week to do an inventory if they're that fucked up.
And
So,
then-
so like,
Yeah, they have to
Like-
mark exactly what they want, and then they have to send it. And if they pre-order anything, they have to remind the person, because there are people that pre-ordered the Fallout board game trying to get it ahead of release, and it was like, oh, you need to remind us because it's back ordered, and it's like, could you just remember it? That's kind of your job, is to remember what I ordered. And they'll
Yeah.
invoice you, and then they won't send you the shipping receipt.
Do you guys like the soft release?
No.
No, I hate it.
No.
Give us a
Yeah,
full release or don't release it at all. Is my
it seems
philosophy.
pointless, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, you know what? It sounds great, but it's like you have to really handle it carefully. Like if you're doing a soft release of, say, Riot, right? Like I hear some of the places doing, and say the stores don't know any better, they sell those 6 copies that they got, and that's useless for everyone else, right? Like if you're gonna maybe keep them in your store and use it for drafting amongst your players, so it's like I can play this pod, then a day later you guys can go, shit like that. Maybe that might be smart, but you're now relying on them to trickle it out. Where most businesses, I mean, they're probably just going to sell the product and then there's nothing left. There's nothing for anyone. What are you going to draft with?
Hey, if they send us 4 boxes in Calgary, we have like 20 or so players. Maybe we'll get 8 or so on a regular night, but we have 20-ish players in Calgary. 4 of those players get the boxes. What does everyone else get?
Yeah.
People walk up to a regular Friday night and like, well, can I play with my legacy stuff? And the store has to either say yes, in which case the other half dozen players are shit out of luck, and they're like, okay, I guess I don't get to play with my or like, you get to play with legacy stuff that I can't get, or the players that bought the legacy stuff are like, well, why did I spend $130 and I can't play with my product?
It's
and I fear that for the Legacy's full release, like if my understanding is correct, because of the type of event regional is, it's almost instantaneously that those cards are good to play with. And what happens when we only get enough stuff that everybody grabs 1 box, and Edmonton gets 6 boxes each if that's what they decided to buy up there? Like, I mean, it's kind of the nature of the game, I guess. You don't get everything at once, or not everybody can get it all at once. It's kind of how it goes. But I don't think you should be limited by your ability to go to the store and buy it. Like, it should be sitting there if you're willing to shell out for it, and it's just not. And I'm worried it won't be.
You want to support our local gaming community, right? You want to support those stores first if you can. I mean, that's the whole idea. And it's like, well, we can't.
Well, you
and
can't.
It's all because of Asmodee's fucking competence.
Yeah, if you want to be competitive and you want the edge and you want the cards right away to play with, then that's right. You're not going to be able to support the local guy.
Maybe the donkeys should come up with a spreadsheet and just have it filled out with all the people they're letting down over the Christmas holiday. But
and here's the big thing too, because Asmodee is in charge of shipping a lot of games. A lot of games like Settlers of Catan and Ticket to Ride, stores are for the first time, according to this Reddit thread, selling out of product, and they can't get any more in the Christmas holidays because Asmodee can't ship it. Like there are people, even I believe one of our local stores, Myth, they placed an order back in October or November, and they still haven't received it. Like,
they just got 2 of however many ships were in the next X-Wing wave. They just got them.
Well, that just came out this week, though, right, Mitch?
Well, I think it was like 2 weeks. I don't know. I mean, I don't play X-Wing, but wasn't some of that stuff like 2 weeks ago? And then there's one ship that everybody wanted. I couldn't even tell you what it's called, but they didn't even get it till this week. They finally got it. Like,
yeah, I don't.
If that's me, I'm going online and getting rush delivery because, quite frankly, I can afford it and I like the game so much. Like I did that with the 2-player kit. I overpaid for mine, but I was going to make sure I got it. I wasn't going to deal with being short shipped here. So I just went online, paid a premium. But, for me, what I do, this is my pastime. So I was happy to pay the premium to sit on those 2 boxes and have them and not worry about it.
What were you going to say there, Corey? You keep trying to say something. We just barrel over you because we're a bunch of fucking monkeys throwing shit at each other right now.
Well, I was going to make a comment about limited releases.
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed the pre-release where you only got like 6 packs. That being said, I feel like the pre-release should be like a week before, maybe 2 weeks max, because you don't want to wait too long. And yeah, the limited release thing, just to me, there's absolutely no sense behind it. Why have cards out that 10% of people can only get.
It's not even before Christmas here. That's the point. It's like, oh, let me quickly rush this out like in the middle of fucking January. It's like, well, why?
Yeah, it's getting put
And
out on January 11th, which is right after the holidays when everyone's broke because of the
How about you get
holidays.
your bills around then?
Yeah.
That's when your credit cards start rolling in from fucking everything you
Yeah.
bought the month before.
So yeah, I'm not buying into the pre-release or the I guess the preview wave. I can't afford it. Holidays.
yeah, like I'm not even excited about it. I was saying to Sean, like, if it was like last time, we hit what 4 or 5 stores in one day, and that in itself seemed kind of silly because some guys weren't even playing the game. They were just like playing one character, rolling out to get the bonus card, and then off to the next store. I think so they could maximize the cards that they got, make sure they got their 6 packs from every store that before they ran out.
Yeah.
But the other thing is do I really want to blind buy 6 packs from 4 different stores in town at 20-30 bucks each, or I'm halfway to 3/4 to a box at that point that I know I'm going to pull my 6 legendaries out. I don't know. I think this time around, I think I'd rather just buy the case, like, or buy the box than run around and do that. Sadly,
I mean, it was exciting. Like
it was exciting.
I like that.
I think that was poor planning on our stores to have them all on the same day, though, or at least most of them on the same day.
Yeah, they at least I think they trickled them by like be here 2 hours here and then 3 hours later it's again a different store. But yeah, you're probably right, Corey.
I don't know. It was
I
exciting.
know how Calgary traffic is. It takes you about that long to get across the city, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in the hype, right? I was almost doing the same thing. I mean, I played my 3 full games or whatever, but then as soon as I was done, I was blasting to the next store.
I mean, maybe it's a soft release because like Europe is like rolling in the new product right now, so maybe that's it. They just had to get something out to get in everyone's hands to keep the hype up. I don't know why you need to do that. I mean,
I'd be 100% okay with if they just shipped the Luke and Boba starters. Like, here's the
sure.
Luke and Boba starters on January 11th, and then in 2-3 weeks, here's the full release of Legacies. That would be cool. That would bring up a little bit of hype for the game. Like, okay, here's the new starters. Everyone can at least get them and start playing with them, or at least pick up 1 copy each, and then wait a couple weeks, and then pick up the second copy of each one, and then buy their boxes. That builds up hype. Not this. Well, I get a box, but the rest of you 3 don't get a box. Sucks to be you guys. I paid first. Also, now I can't use it because you guys don't have it. So,
Yeah.
what? Just feels dumb to me.
Yeah.
In short, fuck Asmodee.
Yeah.
And
seriously.
I really hope that they pull their shit together in 2018.
Well, get your shit together because it's like you're I don't know. It's
This
just
makes me
stupid.
want to quit the game because it's so hard to support a game that it seems like Asmodee's trying really hard to kill.
This
That's what it
set,
feels like.
this
agree.
set was the biggest set. Like, there's no issues you hear about it anywhere down south. There's no fucking issues at all. Like,
Even up
so
north,
is it
Edmonton's
is
north
it
of us.
well? Okay, yeah. Well, is it just us then? Like, is it just this one city? But I find it hard to believe that a store like Sentry Box, being as large as it is, bringing up in as much product as they do, can't get shit in.
Yeah, and
Like,
they can't
because
get the
Asmodee
pre-release.
because Asmodee doesn't fucking have it. That's gotta be it. Like, they've got to have it, or they must not have. They've allocated it everywhere else. So instead of spreading their product out properly, the 3 employees that they have making sales, just just dump it here in Toronto, dump it here in fucking. Well, we gave it all to Edmonton, so there's Alberta's good. Yeah, it's 3.5 hour drive, but sure, in the snow, anyways. But anyways,
Just
enough
to get
enough
there,
of
not
that.
even back.
Enough of that. I'm gonna go in circles because I'm really fucking mad and getting tired of this shit. Let's get your shit together so we can promote this game and make it good, make it better here. Because we've got a good, solid group. But you guys notice that because we have tournaments where there's no prize support, like, I mean, there is, but it's that little bit of SOR that somehow got sent out.
Yeah.
So it's like no one's
Here's
excited
a real
about
kick
that.
in the pants. Like, we're near the end of Empire War. What do we get? Boxes of SOR. Oh,
Yeah.
you guys play pack per win of SOR.
And maybe that's a discussion for another podcast, but prize support, I think, is lame.
Oh, you don't
the
like
moment.
your 5 tokens and two art things. Yeah.
Even those aren't bad, but maybe more variety. But
The, FFG has shown that they can make proper products, like proper prize products, with what they're doing with the qualifiers, the galactic qualifiers. They've shown that they can actually make something people are super jacked and excited for. So I'm hoping they notice that and they move forward and they start including those kind of cards in there, because then you're really gonna get excited.
I've seen better stuff for like the Century Box had a two Blood Rage tournaments, and it's a mini board game by Cool Mini or not, and the miniatures that you win for that thing were cool and awesome, and that thing I can't imagine it makes a tenth of the money of Destiny. Like at the end of the day, I mean it's a minis board game all in the box. They can't possibly be doing the numbers that Destiny does, and they send us a flimsy card. Honestly, like
when your player base has to incentivize their local groups with their own prize supports in the form of custom alt cards, game pad or like play mats, store credit for some stores that give it out, or just like anything that isn't FFG official, you're doing it wrong.
and
Wizards of the Coast
everybody's
is able
doing it,
to,
right?
yeah, Wizards of the Coast is able to get out like weekly or bi-weekly prize packs. How come FFG can't at least get out a monthly or bi-monthly thing? We see something like maybe once every 4 months, and even then it's like, oh, it's Jetpack from Awakenings.
Yeah, we got one EAW tournament kit basically, right? Like this is the one.
Yeah, the pre-release kit.
Pre-release. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, we got one, just one.
And then one store got 3 of the quarter 4 kits, and in my opinion overcharged on them heavily. And they're running their next one tomorrow in this terrible weather where no one's gonna come out.
Whoa, I'll fucking be there.
Oh yeah, you guys will be there.
I ain't a bitch.
There'll be a couple others, but they couldn't have done this earlier in the month when the weather was fine and when people wanted to come out and play. Not
even then, like they've been limited to having us play for packs, which is great. I actually kind of like the concept of it, but as you said, we don't even have Empire at War here, so for me, I've got zero excitement for Spirit or Rebellion packs. I'm just there to play the game, and for every 10 packs I've won, I've given 9 away.
Yeah, we give all of our packs that unless it's like, I don't know, Force fucking Speed or something, because all we have is SOR. We give that to our players. So yeah, I think the last 2 or 3 that I've attended, I haven't kept one pack. I don't win all of them, but I give them away. So
I throw them in the community bin because
it's also a garbage can. He's rich, so he just fucking
you just gotta have better luck, boys.
Yeah, fuck you, Corey. Yeah, 2 tournaments in a row. The fucker pulls a Palpatine. It's like, well,
I loved how I called the Palpatine too on the second one. I was really proud of myself.
Yeah, Corey's got a horseshoe up his ass when it comes to pulling shit. So, anyways, before we keep circling this dead horse.
Yeah, enough bitching. Let's move forward.
I want to beat the fucking dead horse some more.
Well, we have been. Okay, everyone. I want everyone that's been listening to the podcast to take a couple minutes and listen. Gulls could Yoda. That'll cheer you all up.
Yep.
Well, wait. I'll wait. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, so Mitch, quickly off the top of your head, I want your favorite card that has come out this year.
Favorite card.
Can it be coming out too?
Cad Bane.
I guess this year technically counts.
That we have that we can physically use.
Yes,
Nope,
from Awakening, Spirit of Rebellion, or Empire War.
Yeah, for me it's been Cad Bane. Love it. Yeah, definitely.
Favorite event?
It just favorite events.
Oh man, you're not gonna ask me next, are you?
Oh boy. I've gotten a lot of work out of Truce. I don't know if it's my favorite, but quickly off the top of my head, I've really enjoyed Truce. It's done a lot of work for me. A lot of positive things have come out of that card. It seems to be a staple for me.
Okay, favorite lizard with a gun. Go.
Cad Bane. He kind of looks like a lizard.
That's a fucking frog, and you know it. That is a non-deflated frog.
Your favorite game to have come out this year?
Of all, like any genre.
Any genre. Video game, board game, card game, whatever.
Photosynthesis, the board game, is definitely been. I think I love it. I've only played it twice here at the house, but I'd like to sit down and play with a group of thinkers. It's a
Terrible
kind of
answer. I've got the best answer for that one.
Okay, Sean, your favorite character
Yeah.
to have come out this year for Star Wars
This
Destiny.
entire year, probably my
Padawan.
favorite character. I like IG. I like
Okay.
Iggy. He's my favorite. No,
And
not
favorite
saying
event?
he's great, but he's my favorite. Sorry?
Favorite event?
Favorite event?
IG.
Yeah, IG. Is he also an event? I'm gonna go with. I don't
Fuck.
know.
what have you played a shit ton? What
Okay,
do you
all right.
guys put
No,
in?
I haven't played it a shit ton. It is my favorite event. I really like Fight Dirty.
Fight
Fight
Dirty is a
Dirty.
good one.
Yep.
Love that card. I'm really, you know what? That thing's gonna get some legs the next set here.
Yeah.
I've never even seen you play that shit.
No, I haven't, but I want to.
And finally, Sean, favorite breakfast food you've eaten this year?
Come. I mean, this week. That's terrible. I don't fucking like
This week?
He doesn't like breakfast.
I don't like breakfast. It's terrible. I
why it
prefer
sounds-
lunch.
okay.
So the favorite thing I've eaten
Hot
in the
lunch.
morning this week.
This year.
This year.
Yeah, it's yearly wrap up.
Okay.
So think back, January 1st, what I have.
Okay.
No, not that one.
What did I? I'm gonna have to go with chicken and waffles.
Chicken and
Fried
waffles.
chicken and waffles.
Okay. Corey,
You're
your favorite
wrong,
movie
Dad.
to come out this year?
By the way, my favorite fucking game of the
Movie?
year was Star Wars Destiny. You fuck.
Hold on, let me just Google movies of 2017.
Ah.
Okay, Sean,
Before
back
I
to you.
say-
Favorite game of 2017?
My favorite game of this year. It's a little game called Monopoly. Love it.
That didn't come out
Digital
this year. Sorry.
It came out this year. EA. I have to pay to win to play.
I'm
that.
sure there was some version of it that came out this year.
Doesn't count.
I-
Monopoly.
Came out like
Monopoly
1910
remastered.
or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Destiny. Destiny the card game. Is that okay? Can I?
Okay.
Can I do that?
This is
So,
not a Destiny themed podcast. Get the fuck out.
Mother.
so
fucker.
ignoring Star Wars Last Jedi, 'cause I feel like that's cheating, right?
No.
You can't just say that.
No.
I think
But
that's
if you
cheating.
fucking believe it, if it's the truth,
Yeah, is that your favorite?
I don't know. It's too soon. It's too
are
soon.
you more of a fried green tomatoes fan? No?
I'm gonna go
Bodyguard?
with
Ghost? Ghost
I'm gonna
Dad.
go with Baby Driver.
Baby Driver?
That movie really impressed me.
Is that
Fair play, fair
like?
play.
It was fun.
favorite character to come out this year for Star Wars Destiny?
Who, me?
Yes.
Aha! Probably Ray.
Okay. Which Ray?
Yeah.
The original. I'm gonna cheat a million times and
That's
hopefully roll good, Ray.
Favorite event to come out this year?
Force misdirection.
I hate you.
Yeah, I hate you so much.
I hate you. I like the
Yeah.
card that really just makes you.
Me and Sean were talking about it today, and I feel like that is another card that Jeremy would not approve of.
I don't think he would have created it.
If Jeremy created
Would've
that, it
costed
would
3.
say, or it would say like 2 dice. It wouldn't remove all of them.
You know, the first thing I was thinking today, I was looking through the R2P2 deck, and I'm like, why is it that, it's a trap, heat of battle. They got rid of those or limited to what they can do, but that one can just wipe a board. Like,
And defensive position. They've got a couple options that are like that. Where
you don't even lose a die for
Well-
it. You don't even have to pull your die off the board.
Defensive position is situational.
But when it hits, that's what I'm saying. When it hits, it's one of those blowout ones. Same
Yeah.
as if you didn't roll that range damage on what's his face there, Kanan, then you're not going to force.
It's pretty
misdirect.
blowout. Yeah, and misdirect is a little bit of luck, a little bit of. But yeah, blowout cards are fun. I like.
Like, it's kind of shit versus a range deck, right?
Mm.
Like, most of the time you're playing it in hero blue. Well, it's blue card, but yeah.
Mhm.
But against melee weapons, I guess.
Yeah.
I just think for
Mostly.
one cost, it's amazing that it slipped
Yeah.
through for what it
I'm
does,
surprised
for
that
what it
hasn't
offers.
been nerfed yet.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
One more year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's only one more year until it's gone, so oh well.
Oh,
Lastly, your favorite game to have come out this year, Corey?
Oh, all these hard hitting questions, man.
Twister.
I have the memory of like I don't know something.
Memory.
Memory. I'm just looking at my Steam.
Parcheesi.
When did that come out? Ooh. I think probably Pyre.
Oh yeah.
Pyre?
Oh, that's so good.
That's a good
I-
game.
Man, the art from those guys just... I forgot what the artist's name is, but she just does amazing stuff. And Pyre.
I've only played the tutorial, but this for the week off for Christmas, I plan to play that whole thing. That game looks awesome.
Have you played their previous titles, like Bastion or Transistor?
Bastion, yes, I haven't played Transistor. I liked Bastion though; that was super.
Yeah.
I love the
Yeah.
narrator.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
Pyre's,
so good.
yeah, Pyre's cool, man.
Can I have a moment to just say thank you to Marvel Hero that got shut down. That was a game that got shut down this year. That was like, I played a shit ton of that. If you're not familiar with what it was, it's kind of like a Diablo kind of action RPG game made by Gazillion, and Gazillion kind of fucked themselves into them having to basically shut it down this year. Came out maybe 5 years ago. I've logged, that's been on Steam anyways, I've logged like 554 hours of that fucking thing, and yeah, it's sad. Yeah, nerd. And it's sad, but it's over. It's over for me. So
It's
I know you guys don't probably care.
over.
Okay, Sean,
So
you'll make it.
thank you, Marvel Heroes, and fuck you, Gazillion. Even though you made it, and some of you guys were cool, but the ones that fucked it up at the end, fuck you guys.
Rest in peace.
Rip.
I'm actually looking through my Steam library, and I can't find any game that came out this year that I've played.
Wow, listen to this guy.
Like,
I only play old games.
I'm just like looking through. I only buy games that are on sale, and I'm like, I guess Ballad Brothers came out this year. That's kind of neato. Same with Anti-Hero, that came out this year. I was gonna say Hyperlight Drifter is my game of the year, but that came out in 2016. That was a good game. So I guess
That's
I'm
a
gonna
good
have
game.
to say Mario Odyssey for my favorite game that came out this year.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite console? I just not that came out this year, but in general. Curious. Is it the Switch?
My favorite console is the Xbox 360.
Okay, 360
Yeah.
of all time. I guess so. I forgot you.
I'm a youngin.
Corey, what's your favorite console? I'm just curious.
I'd have to be
All-
the SNES.
all time.
SNES, my man.
Okay, Mitchie.
It's got my two favorite games.
The Dreamcast.
Oh, come on, Mitch.
I
No
love
one
the
fucking
Dreamcast.
likes the Dreamcast.
How
I
about
do.
The controller. He liked the controller. It's fair. It's fair.
I liked the Dreamcast.
So Sean, what was your favorite console?
I like the Game Gear. That was my favorite. I like to play Sonic the Hedgehog. No, probably my favorite is been my PC, and it started.
That's not a
with
console.
Yeah, like
No, but honestly, like, ask me since I built this new rig. Ask me if I've even plugged in a fucking console since, and I'm going way back. Like I love it since the beginning of Diablo 1. Do you know what Diablo 1 is, youngin?
I do.
Have you ever played it?
I've never played it. I played Diablo 2.
the game sucks. It doesn't even have loot boxes. Oh,
You've
wait.
never heard that original fresh meat. So that's where it started it all for my PC gaming, man. I'm a
hear it
PC
in
gamer.
Dota 2 when Pudge hooks me and ults me as techies. Fresh meat! And then I die.
Yeah. You gotta go back to the original, but yeah.
Just gonna say an honorable mention here to Divinity Original Sin 2.
Yeah, that came out this year. I didn't play
That game's
it, but it came out
it's
this year.
too big and complex for me, but I still enjoy it.
Steel Division Normandy 44 came out this year. I played 7 hours of it, but that was really fun. I have no idea what I'm doing in that game.
The best 7 hours of his life.
Tooth and Tail was pretty okay.
Hey,
Oh, you played Tooth and Tail?
Yeah. it was
I got something Destiny related. Alex, what is your most hated character that came out with Destiny this year? Most hated character.
Tusken Raider.
What do you
hated
see
character.
pull out against
I'm
you?
waiting for the Tusken Raider to come back.
I have 3 that I despise.
No,
I just start
one. I
frothing at
want
the mouth.
I want your number
But
one.
if I had to
Alright.
choose one, it would be Kanan.
Kanan?
Ooh,
Okay.
let me just put him in all my decks. Oh wait, I already do that.
It's super annoying because you're like, at any moment you're like, okay, he's gonna take an additional action here. You see him, he's like, well, it doesn't matter what he does because he has that focus, and it could be a force throw or like anything else,
Oh,
like any
man.
other force power die, or like a handcrafted light bow or something. It's like he's just gonna use cannon. He's going to use focus and then use the special. I have no way to mitigate it, so I have to either mitigate a focus or mitigate a blank or a dollar. I don't know.
If you hate Kanan, you just wait until Yoda's action chaining falls all over your chin, because it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. Mitch,
Cannon, eh?
Mitch, who do you
Specials-
hate?
Specials are gonna get an errata.
I bet you Mitch hates Cad Bane because when
That's
you
not
can't
a
roll him.
character.
I don't know that I hate anybody anymore.
No, think about it. Who don't you really like? Don't give us that black sheep fucking answer. You can't like them all. You can't like them. I don't
Yeah.
care what your hat says.
No, it's not. It's not that I hate. No, the meta is
This guy
awesome
down here
right
can
now.
despise 3. You can hate 1.
At least say Poe 2.
Oh, you like Poe
No.
Maz?
He hasn't been a thing for us. Like, and
Yes,
he
Ben!
thought
What are you playing in?
Poe 2.
Looney Land are you playing in where Poe 2 isn't played? I want to live in that
I guess-
Looney Land.
The one where I lose all the time, so I never have to play the guys that are playing.
Oh,
I
my
only
God.
played Poe 2 once against Corey when he tried it for the first time. That's the only
I've
time
had to
I've
play
played
it
Poe
like
2.
5 times in the past month, and I don't go
Okay.
out that often.
I'm a loser, okay? I'm always at the kids' table.
All right, I think we're just gonna settle that your most hated character is Cad Bane. All right, Corey, let's hear it. Who do you hate, and why do you hate?
I don't
Who
know.
don't you
Haven't-
like? Is it Palpatine?
Um,
Is it Palpatine?
Palpatine's pretty annoying.
Is it Phasma? Is it just
Probably.
Shields?
Is it Jim?
Probably. It's probably Palpatine.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
If you're not ready for the old Palpster, he's gonna give you a good once over.
Give it the old 1-2.
And I do tend to play decks that have like no removal in it, so. Cause I'm crazy. No, nothing.
No, you're crazy. It's fine.
Also,
You're crazy.
General Veers. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. What about Hux? Do you hate him?
It's got 3 damage sides. I don't know if you guys knew this.
Fuck, I don't think I've seen a Hux dice. Who's played Hux?
Dude, he's gonna be good in the next
I played
set.
him
I
once.
saw
I
one.
played him once
It was-
against you, Mitch.
Oh, maybe he must be at the top table again
Yeah.
because, like I said, I'm at the kids' table.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
So
playing
because
the 12-year-olds.
I just want to include myself with that question. Make it plain and simple. I hate Maz Kanata, and I'm gonna hate her more when the next set comes
Oh
out.
man, so I need to make a Kanan Maz deck with
Yeah.
Cad Bane.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we play Chaos.
So you all hate
I
it.
get to play my Maz deck with 2 T7 iron rifles.
Yeah. I do not like her. I think that Poe got nerfed and it should have been her, not Poe. And yeah,
Crazy.
just gonna leave it at that. You wait and see when Maz Obi starts running rails on you, because it's coming, man. It's coming.
In the forums and stuff I've been visiting,
Generous was my favorite hero, and my favorite event is Double Cross, and
We're not
but you
talking
double-
about that shit.
Yeah, your double cross doesn't mean jack shit when roll them out, and then roll them fucking stupid douchebag Maz Kanata, and then smack you in the face for 6.
I think Corey called it first, but in Legacies, special chaining is going to be the new fucking thing we all hate.
I already hate it.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse, though. It is
I'm
going to
gonna
get so
abuse it,
much
though.
worse. Well, why wouldn't you? But, yeah.
There's gonna be times when I walk up to a casual night and there's like, oh, you're playing like raid R2P2. Okay, good game. Because I just don't want to play it. I hate that deck. It's not a fun experience. Like, let me just smash my face against this brick wall. Hey, look how much fun I'm having. Look how much fun I'm having.
So when you say brick wall, you mean a stack of shields, right? That's what you're talking
That's
about.
pretty much what it is.
It's
think-
hard to put them on. Let's
All
be
you do is replace Rey with Yoda. And
Oh
that-
boy. Yeah.
And then you
I
slot in the free
can't wait
shield
to
for
play
2
Rey.
points of block.
I cannot wait to play Riken, Yoda, Jedi Partisan. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
well.
such a stupid build deck.
Yeah. I realized-
Corey just realized the potential in it. I saw
Hold
that
on,
little
let me
light
build that.
flicker in your eye. That's a
yeah,
mill
he's
deck.
he'll build it real quick.
Oh god, I was building it. I'm like, this. We don't even have all the cards. I can't wait to see the other 40 cards that we're missing on Destiny DB. That just kicks this deck in maximum overdrive. That's what I can't wait for.
Okay, while Corey's building that list, do you guys have any, do you have any characters that you feel bad for?
Jen.
Well, yeah, obviously
She's
you feel bad
points.
for Jin.
Leia.
Leia.
Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah.
I
Bosk,
feel like
obviously.
he's close. I feel like he's close to something.
The Inquisitor?
He
Yeah.
just needs a good dance partner.
That's
But
what they said about Jen.
at that point cost, I mean, it's got the Jin effect, right? Yeah, I could see
I
that.
mean, he's even got like legendary, but just like a character that's legendary that got 0 play.
I mean, I played him a bit. I really enjoyed him for his all-in shenanigans. But I mean, there's other decks that do that better. So.
And the sword, his saber's legendary too. Isn't it?
Fuck yeah.
And it got 0 play as well.
Well, you remember when I busted him out the one time, Mitch? The one game? Well, I think we rolled like fucking shields on him. I want to say we just were testing it because at the end it was getting ridiculous. I think I rolled shields on it 10 times in a row. So I got to do a saline bath test with that son of a bitch because she broke. She's all shields, which is great in this meta. Bust the shields out.
I tried them. I tried to do that whole blank idea with it. I played it for 2 tournaments and personally got nowhere with it. But yeah, definitely disappointed in that one.
Nice.
Any hopes for this year, guys? Any kind of characters that we haven't seen yet that you'd like to see in the next couple sets? Any characters you'd like to see a rework? No.
You better go first, Alex.
Jen.
Otherwise,
Straight
I'm
up
gonna-
Jen.
Just release a new
And
Jin
Cassian.
for you. Is that what you want? How about an exploded Jin? Like she's like 4 cost.
I mean, that's what the red event is, right? It's just Jen and Cassian dead
Yeah.
on, like about to
If-
die on the beach.
I think if Jin was like 18, she'd have some possible interesting things to do.
Maybe it'd be nice, like, if they tweaked, because, like, they like to throw the nerf stick around, but if they could really take a hard look at some of the characters and maybe just adjust the point cost.
For Christ's sake, they increase the cost of some characters. I can see them decreasing the cost of others.
Like, just a couple. Like, just look at it. Like, I mean, have you ever seen
Just
anyone,
look at
honestly, have you ever seen anyone Jin besides Alex?
Well, some of them have really odd numbers, right? Like you think you design the game, there'd be like somewhat of a math formula involved, like Aura 1418. Like regardless of what you think of the cost, it doesn't pair with anybody mathematically.
Pairs with Ray.
Great.
Well, I'll remember that for draft night.
You could totally play with Bazine as well.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Mitch, and I think I've been looking at that too. And if you're playing standard play, we might run into that problem a lot unless they like consciously think about character points. Because right now, or with next set out, legacies, I think for heroes, your best 10-13 is Yoda. I think if you got 13 points, you're almost always going to put Yoda in there.
Well, you have 2 options,
It almost
right?
feels
At
like they
13
just
points.
take a dart and they're like, 20 points. Okay, that's what they are. And 15. There we go. Easy,
And I mean,
done. Let's go for lunch, guys.
I almost wouldn't mind if they just like reset and got rid of all the old cards, as bad as that would feel. But this new set looks like it's going to be like going in the better direction.
It looks awesome. I'm so excited. That's why we're bitching so much too.
Yeah.
Great that we just want it in our hands. I don't think any of us were this excited for EAW.
And
No,
in
there
all
wasn't-
honesty, after regionals, I'm 100% okay with dropping standard format and just playing trilogy. As much as I love Spirit of Rebellion, I hate Empire War, and there's quite a few cards in Awakenings I could just live without.
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
I
like
want to
trilogies.
build some decks in the world though, with
I
shit.
I
too.
think the only problem with that is I don't like going back to like a limited card pool because I don't think Awakenings was very fun. After
It
it was
got
like
boring.
two months in, it was like every deck was the same.
Like that's what I personally want. I want to play a little bit of Trilogy, and I'm gonna try and build some decks in like a standard format. But kind of for now, it's kind of like I'm not a huge fan of Empire at War.
That's fair.
Awakenings is kind of meh. I love Spirit of Rebellion, but if I had the choice of playing only Legacies for this year, or not Legacies, only Standard for this entire 2018, or only Trilogy for 2018, I might be tempted to pick only Trilogy.
I could see that.
If I was held at gunpoint. Thankfully, I'm not.
Thankfully
can
he's
play
not in
both.
charge, guys, because I ain't allowing that shit.
Yeah.
I want to use
I can
everything.
swing both ways, guys. Don't worry.
Oh, we know. You know, right, Corey?
He
We had a
swings
conversation
all
about this
the way
earlier
around.
today.
Right
We've
back
got
to the
polls,
dick
or-
jokes. Right back to the dick. We had a poll today, and it was already unanimous.
It was a
Nope.
poll just in our small four-person chat.
Yeah, it's important though. We get all the everything ironed out for this wonderful podcast that we didn't just throw together.
Do you guys want to ramble on any longer, or are we done?
No, I think we probably have tortured these motherfuckers long enough.
Okay, I'm gonna go play some Rainbow Six now. So
Cool.
hope you all have a good
Okay,
night.
now play Seagulls again on the way out. Let's all dance to it. No?
Here's one more fun one before we go.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Marty,
After you rip open all your packs, let's say everybody's got all the characters. What's the two characters you're going to pair?
Um,
It
Sam
doesn't
Yoda.
it doesn't have to be like just out of the new deck, but what's the first
Oh.
two character deck, or what's the first deck you're going to build? all the characters-
Viking, Yoda, Jedi, Partisan. Duh.
That's what you're going for?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. Corey, Yoda, and who?
Actually, I really want to play Ray Zeb.
Okay.
It's Ray and Zeb.
Sean?
Believe it or not, I would like to do.
Bosk and
No, Boss
feel like-
retiring.
I feel
I'm
like
thinking-
someone who starts with a G is going to be in there, but
You're gonna be surprised. I want to do.
oh, sorry,
You
you cut out.
I
Yeah.
would like to do something with Callus.
Oh,
Nice.
now you like Callus,
I
huh?
want to do something with them. I don't know what, but I
Uh,
want to do something with them. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what I can come up with. I'm thinking. This might not sound great to you guys, but I'm thinking Elite Boba, one die Callus. I'm thinking
Sounds
I
good to
want
me.
to do that. And then I
Well,
want to
I-
use Callus as weapon. That's
How-
kind of
how do you play Caution without Blue Hero though?
it's gonna be tough. I'm waiting for that red caution that we get. So
Okay.
I just the second closest one would be Saw Gerrera and someone else. I have no idea yet, but
Jin.
What is he?
it doesn't
16?
fit.
Okay. No. How about we play a game with Alex? Who are you gonna finally pair Jin with? Make her successful.
Yoda.
Go.
Yoda.
Jin and Yoda. Done.
That was easy. That was
Yep.
the quickest question ever. Wow.
Easy
Next one.
peasy. Lemon squeezy. No, that's it. Remember,
Do I
that's
win?
it. We're ending it
What
all.
do I win?
We're ending it all so that everyone can go and have a good turkey and Christmas and
Have
move
a
on.
Merry
Or wait,
Christmas,
holidays.
everyone.
And
Or
if you're
holidays.
offended because you're a snowflake, happy holiday.
Well, if you're offended, then you shouldn't have clicked on this podcast. We
If
did-
they're offended, I think
Wait.
after talking about K2S butt bleaching, it's went downhill from there. They probably unsubscribed very quickly.
Alex, are we having a January event?
Yes, we are having a awesome big tournament on. Let me pull up my calendar here. I'm totally unprepared for this. Why did you do this to me?
And he's just getting up and leaving too.
No,
I believe it is on Saturday, January 13th is the day I pick out. It is our King of November event. I already have the mat straight over there. It is another Boba Fett mat. It will be the last time this mat is printed for the Calgary area. It is for the winner. We'll be doing Swiss rounds of either 4 or 5, depending how many players show up, and then we'll be doing a top cut, which will be best of 3s. There'll be alt art cards for a door prize. There'll be packs to be raffled off. There's some propaganda posters I have for Rebels and Empire
1 sec.
scattered around
Mitch,
here.
stop playing with your fucking Bitcoin. We can't.
I know, right?
Actually,
So I got hero tokens, Alex.
Yeah,
So
Bitcoin. Come on,
Nice.
zoom
This
in.
one?
There's glare. There's glare. This is stupid. It's not focusing. You're dumb. You're
I
dumb.
know,
Get
right?
the camera.
I like those.
I got to get a professional
go.
lighting thing in
Take a
here.
picture for me and I'll put it in the video.
And you got some shieldage. I picked these ones for
You
the
mean
hero.
shield EDs?
Shield
You got
EDs.
like 700 of those, right?
And then there's 3s and 1s. The ones look like the 3s. So there's a full set here of everything we're going to throw in there, along with the stuff that you got.
I'll take it.
So here's the Boba Fett mat.
Corey, quick, show
Yeah.
something. We need to show them something too.
This stuff right here,
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
right there. That
Doritos.
And
Doritos.
then we have a propaganda poster, Join, Fight, Rebel.
Yeah.
I love
Doritos.
those propaganda
The
posters.
winner's gonna share what's left of this bag of Doritos.
And then
Spoiler
we have one
alert,
for
it
the
won't be
Empire.
much.
Oh,
That one's nice.
give
Um,
it to me.
And
those
we're
will be
also
taken out.
including a Shih Tzu that vomits all the time. If you smell him right now, you'll notice an aroma, and it's Doritos.
We haven't got enough Patreon money for smell-o-vision yet.
There's also going to be some, as Mitch showed off some tokens, there's going to be alt arts. I'll put up
Packs.
on the screen. Yeah, there's going to be packs. The
Those
door
behind you,
prize
Corey?
is a alt art Echo base that I had done by a member in the custom cards group on Facebook. And there'll be a few other prizes for top finishers. It's pretty much, it's our regionals prep. That's kind of how I'm treating it. So, because the regionals, I believe, is exactly 1 month after the tournament. So,
So what he's saying is sleeve up your RP, 2P,
Yeah.
DP, PP deck.
Yeah, sleeve up your R2 P2
You
decks,
had me at DP.
or start theory crafting something
R2
that you think
DP?
can beat it.
Ray
One
2
of the two.
DP, that can work. There's a fucking
Glad I
Reddit
wasn't paying
picture of it.
attention.
R2 DP, man.
Oh,
This thing.
jeez.
And that's the end of our show.
That's the end of our show. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a happy holidays. Take care.
Have a great holiday.
Happy
We're-
Hanukkah,
We won't be
Kwanzaa.
doing a podcast next week, but we'll be doing one
No.
the week after.
He's not gonna be here. We're doing a fucking podcast. We're doing a spoiler cast of what I got for Christmas. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. It ain't gonna be much. Nobody loves me.
Oh man.
Just end it now.
Do you
End
want
it
me to
now.
show you your gift, Sean? Will that make you feel
Oh
better?
man, double-sided, please be double-sided. Double-sided.
They don't allow nudity on YouTube.
But if it's not a real dong, right?
Just like a stretch butthole.
Oh man, the shit! It's another giant mug to go with my other big mug.
Welcome
Yes.
to the shit show.
Oh.
Just what I need, more giant mugs.
I really couldn't think of. I was trying to get you a mug that had there was like the letter C on the handle, and then just had U on it.
Yes, it's K. K, that'll do. That'll do. See, there you go.
This somewhere.
Do you remember this, Corey? Do you remember that?
Yes.
It's K, boys. All right. Merry Christmas,
Okay.
motherfuckers.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thanks
Take
for
care.
listening to
Happy
us.
birthday.
Please give us an upvote.
Happy Festivus.
One upvote would be nice once in a while. Maybe you could like comment on how my shirt is awesome. It's got a pink pocket. That'd be great. But thanks for wasting your time with us, guys. We really enjoy doing this. Hopefully we continue doing it more in the future.
Bye.
Peace.
Nerf Yoda.
Corey, where's your hat? Come on.
Yeah, where's your silly hat?
I don't want to wear it.
Fucking Alex is wearing his fucking gift card.